Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Tennessee Titans and the San Francisco 49ers. With my partner Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go from Santa Clara. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Come on. Let's go.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Here's a design run. Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. And this is going to wind up 49er football. They have it.
That's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball. They knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And a good run there to give him 5 yards. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5.
Get set. Up.
They run once more with McCaffrey. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Yellow.
3rd down. Purdy. Short one there. Caught by Kittle. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. Purdy to Kittle for the Niners. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Get set.
They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And he'll take this down to about the 7.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Outside, boys. You got this. 18.
Again, it's McCaffrey. Stop at the 6. And that sets up 3rd and goal.
At the 6-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and
5. Yellow. Get set. Yellow.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. One incomplete. Covering outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
On 4th down, Purdy to the goal line and in. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, San Francisco. Touchdown number 9 for the year.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Oh, this ball is going to wind up nowhere close to the landing zone. Definite mishit there. This one's going to be spotted out beyond the 40.
Here we go. Set. 19 tight. 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Mustang 19. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Darren Waller. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
Back to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked up by Derek Forrest. And the Niners are going to have it just past their 25.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. And that's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
That's caught. It's Evans. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. First catch of the game for Evans, and he's got that 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. This one complete to Watkins. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. Throwing again is Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big-time play for the Niners. And even 30 yards. Purdy going to put it up again. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down. Purdy going to give this one to McCaffrey. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up
We are through one.
at the Titans.
The
12-yard
Niners
line.
have the early advantage. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd down and 11.
Yellow. Get set. Get set. Line around some. Yellow. Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And he'll take it on in. George Kittle. Touchdown. 49ers.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be at a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and it's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Raiders 14, Titans nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Got it. Ready? Chop alert. Chop alert.
They'll start on the ground with Singleton. Finding room across midfield. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 38 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game. And you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
On first down, they'll stay with Singleton on the ground. And he'll get about 5. From the 21, here's second down and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second
Hawk
and
70.
4.
Hawk 70. 70 Lions.
Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled first half continues. So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and 9.
Here we go. Here we go.
On the give, this is Singleton. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down. We'll try and run through this with Singleton. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up fourth down. He'll drop to throw. That's taken in, and he will have the first down. So they took a chance on 4th and 2. Didn't get it by much, but they do convert to keep the drive going.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Modest game, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
Back to 60. Back to 60.
They'll look to throw. Rolling right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
Check smash. Check smash. Ready.
Singleton will score. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. For the end zone, for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's caught by Watkins. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
And the 49er, first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Purdy. One just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
A 2nd down throw here for Purdy. And he's got this one complete to Watkins. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll throw again with Purdy. He'll find the open man. That's Watkins. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
To throw once more, it's Purdy. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take this one in. Jordan Watkins. Touchdown, San Francisco. Pinheiro on for the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers will take a 21-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35-yard line.
Ready? Go street. Craft 80. Ready?
On 1st down, they'll start out with Singleton. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Back to 60. Back to 60.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
39 Broncos. Ready, ready?
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll let one go down the middle. That one's broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the 1st half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
3rd down and 9.
70, Warriors 70, 76, Buffalo 18. Go.
They'll throw out of the gun. Again, working deep downfield. And he will go all the way. Tim DK. Touchdown, Tennessee. Sly now for the point after.
Sly lining up for the point after.
The kick is good. And the Titans draw closer here. It's 21-14. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. To return is Ricky Pearsall. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Get set. 18.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. Exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
21.
A first down throw for Purdy. And the throw left sideline caught. They ruled incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Into the hands of Watkins. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Back to the air is Purdy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
He will have the conversion and more. And he's into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown, 49. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in this first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, and Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line.
Lions, 7 Pirates, 18 Rattlers, 18 Rattlers. Dragon 60.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Now, a deep ball here for Ridley. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Calvin Ridley was the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down.
Here we go. Panther 11, Panther Cowboy 80. Warriors 70. Buffalo 18. 18, Pioneer.
Back to throw. Flush to his right. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
79, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Lions. 19 tight, 19 tight. Cup 19, Cup 19. Trap 60, Trap 60.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
To return is Pearsall. Looked like he may have had a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard
line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Watch out! Yellow. Yellow.
From the gun, it's Purdy. Forced out wide. Going up top for Evans. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
Purdy now on second down. Out to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Kayvon Thibodeaux with the stop.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 9. On the handoff, McCaffrey. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Here's first and 10.
49er first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll run here with McCaffrey. Into space. And he will score. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. That his second touchdown of the game. He's got 20 on the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchdown.
35-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. This looks like a design run. They'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he's going to be marked down short of the 45, short of the 1st down, and here comes 3rd down. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Here we go.
Here's a design run. And he will have a Titans 1st down. Able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard. Now this time they'll look to throw. He's going to let this go. Downfield for Waller.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Okay, break.
2nd and 10.
Come on. 19, 18. 19, Tiger.
They'll run with Singleton. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. The lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down.
Dragon 60.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
That's good.
Call it a gain of 13. That's good for a Titan 1st down.
1st down, Tennessee.
Get it? Cougar 19.
He'll look to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. A gain there of 21. 1st down for Tennessee.
21 yards.
And it's been this elite pass defense that's made things very challenging for the offense so far, and that's only his 1st catch of the game. But, sometimes, Mike, it's just that one play that gets you going, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 6.
On the RPO, pass taken by Ridley. And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 3-yard line.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back.
That is taken in for the touchdown. Touchdown. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point and go for 2.
The Titans will line up for the
Warriors, 17.
conversion.
18, run.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it, and he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Remember now, with the amended rule, onside kicks are now legal outside the 4th quarter. And they get to try it from the 34-yard line.
That's a risky call here. I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Second and 11. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Hurts. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. They've got to find a way on 1st and 2nd down to stay ahead of the chains so 3rd down is not so daunting.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Purdy to throw. Over the middle to Ayuk. Complete. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
On 4th down, Purdy. That's complete to Watkins. And he's going to have a 49ers 1st down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
49er 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Yellow. Outside. Yellow. 18. That's it. Yellow.
Throwing is Purdy. That one taken in. Middle of the end zone. Brandon Ayuk. Touchdown. 49ers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Purdy and the 49ers will try to get 2 more.
49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35.
Nice, stop, 18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Ready.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 70, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
He'll drop to throw. Now a shot here, deep middle. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls. Complete.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
18, Pioneer. 7 Pirates.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He gets it to the rangy tight end, Waller. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
Outside. Yellow. 18. Watch out.
On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards.
Yellow. Outside. 18. Watch out.
To throw on 1st down is Purdy. That's to the right side, taken in by Evans. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Niners 50, Titans 22.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Top 60 Bobcat, 60 Chop 60, Chop 60, Dragon 60, Mustang 19. Steady.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one caught by Waller. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
A gain of 31 yards. And the Titans 1st down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 Lions. Buffalo 18. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
To the air now on 1st and 10. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Going up top. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Tim DeCash. Touchdown, Tennessee. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. Slides extra point, up and good. And the Titans are able to edge a bit closer.
29.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the goal line. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 9. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. He's into the clear again. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. That's a gain of 72 yards. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal.
It's set.
Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. But the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up 2nd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify.
And he will score again. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the 2nd half. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line.
Hey, kid, let's go. Cougar 19. 60 Bobcats. 67 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Dragon 60. Mustang 19. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Now he'll air one out. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, Nick, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
70 Timberwolves.
Back to the air once more on second down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Third and 9.
It's a game that you are in. And this is third.
18.
Now they'll set him to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And a good job. Getaways well short of the first down marker.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Back to throw. He's going to air this one out. He's got it! And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. They'll look to throw again. And he's in! Touchdown Titans!
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for two.
Here we go.
Will line up for the
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he will get in for the two. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Get set. Get set.
A play fake. Now it's Purdy going up top for Evans. And he's in. Mike Evans. Touchdown. 49ers. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Rangers, 70 Rangers. Let's go.
He'll look to throw. Now a deep ball here for Ridley. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's going to look downfield once again. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was looking for Chimdike that time, and it'll be third down.
18, ready. Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they had this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
Trap 60, trap 60. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Come 19.
He's going to try it here again. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And he tacks on a nice return to boot. He'll get this all the way up to the 40-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
It's complete to Evans. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
First and 10 at the 45.
On first and 10, Purdy. He'll go back to Evans. He's got another one. And he's going to be close to another first down as he's forced out just shy of the marker. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. From the gun, it's Purdy. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that one. A first down.
10 at the 21-yard line.
Back to the air is Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch right side. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It's a gain of 13, and it's first and goal.
First and goal.
They've got it at the 8. First down and goal. Here's Purdy again. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Back to the air again is Purdy. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
A loss of 2 on the play. It's third down and goal to go.
Third and goal. Purdy. That's hauled in at the 2. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
To score, Niners 71, Titans 37.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready? Let's go. Pass all 80.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Again, working deep downfield. That is brought in. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
Ready? Ready, ready.
He'll drop to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Get set. It's yellow. 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 Start.
Purdy. Down the field, it's Evans. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a first down. Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying, it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now this looks like a design run. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.